রাসূল তোমায় ভালোবাসি অন্তরে দেখা দাও হে রাসূল সবাই শুভ সন্ধ্যার আড্ডা সবাই চলে আসলাম লাইভে শুভ সন্ধ্যার আড্ডা সবাই চলে আসো লাইভে আমার সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ চিরদিন তোমার সবাই 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 চলে আসি সবাই শুভ সন্ধ্যার আড্ডা সবাই চলে আসি সবাই শুভ সন্ধ্যার আড্ডা সবাই চলে আসি লাল গোলাপ ফুলের শুভেচ্ছা সবাইকে জানাই লাল গোলাপ ফুলের শুভেচ্ছা সবাইকে জানাই লাল ফুলের শুভেচ্ছা সবাই মিলে চলে আসি সবাই মিলে চলে আসি লাইক ডাউন করে পাশে লাইক আছে লাইক ডাউনের বাটন আছে টেপ দিয়ে কমেন্টে জানাই কে কোথা থেকে দেখতেছি এটি কমেন্টে জানাই সবাই মিলে চলে আসি সবাই মিলে চলে আসি সবাই চলে আসি সবাই লাইক ডাউন করে পাশে লাইক বাটন লাইকটা দিয়ে কমেন্টে জানাই সবাই মিলে চলে আসি শুভ সন্ধ্যার আড্ডা কেমন লাগতেছে সবাই একটু বলো আমাকে কেমন লাগতেছে দৃশ্যটা সবাই একটু বলো আমাকে সবাই একটু জিটপিট করে লাইভে চলে আসি লাল গোলাপ ফুলের শুভেচ্ছা সবাই জিটপিট করে লাইক বাটনে টেপ দেওয়া আছে লাইভে চলে আসি সবাই চলে আসি জিটপিট করে সবাই চলে আসি সবাই লাইক ডাউন করে পাশে থাকি সবাই আসো কে কোথা থেকে দেখতেছো সবাই কি জানাও কে কোথা থেকে দেখতেছো সবাই একটু জানাও লাইক বাটন লাইক ডাউন করে কমেন্টে জানাই কেমন লাগতেছে তোমাদেরকে দৃশ্যটা কেমন লাগ সাবস্ক্রাইব করে আর লাইক বাটনে লাইক দিয়ে কমেন্টে জানাই সবাই চলে আসি আমরা সবাই কত সুন্দর দৃশ্য এরকম দৃশ্য তোমার কোথাও ভাবা না দেখো কত সুন্দর দৃশ্য দেখো কত সুন্দর দৃশ্য দেখো এরকম দৃশ্য তোমার কোথাও ভাবা না সবাই জানাও কমেন্টে জানাও কেমন লাগতেছে আমার লাইভ এসে তোমাদের কেমন লাগতেছে সবাই একটু জানাও সবাই এরকম দৃশ্য তোমার কোথাও ভাবা না সবাই লাইক দিয়ে কমেন্টে জানাই কে কোথা থেকে দেখতেছে সবাই একটু লাইক দিয়ে সবাই জানাই দেখো কত সুন্দর দৃশ্য এখন দৃশ্য তোমার কোথাও ভাবা না একটু সবাই জিটপিট করে লাইভে চলে আসি জিটপিট করে লাইভে চলে আসি তোমরা কোথাও ভাবা না এরকম কোথাও ভাবা না অসাধারণ দৃশ্য অসাধারণ দৃশ্য, অসাধারণ দৃশ্য। তোমরা কেউ পাবা না এরকম, এখন কেউ পাবে না, কেউ পাবে না এরকম দৃশ্য দেখতে। এরকম দৃশ্য দেখতে তোমরা কেউ পাবে না, কোনো দিনও দেখতে পাবে না। দেখো দেখো, একটু দেখে নাও, কমেন্টে জানাও, একটু দেখে নাও, কমেন্টে জানাও, কমেন্টে জানাও বন্ধুরা, একটু দেখে নাও, কমেন্টে জানাও। দেখো কত সুন্দর নীল আকাশ, দেখো 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 কত সুন্দর নীল আকাশ, কত সুন্দর ঘুরতেছে দেখো। কি মিষ্টির হাওয়ার বাতাস, কি মিষ্টির হাওয়া বাতাস, কি শান্তির বাতাস। দেখো বন্ধুরা, সবাই সবাই একটু চলে আসি, সবাই চলে আসি। এত সুন্দর দৃশ্য তোমার কেন মিস করবে বলো, এত সুন্দর দৃশ্য তোমার কেন মিস করবে?
But Ijaz Ahmadzai certainly has the ability. He's made a name for himself in the Shpagiza Cricket League and also in the domestic cricket.
Hello.
Certainly has the ability
Salam
to score big.
Wa alaikum assalam.
As of right now, it's all about consolidation, Crocodile. There is no doubt they would want to take risks. They're taking a risk by taking the fielder on, though.
طيب انت هذا نفس رقم واتساب، شوف هاز كله واتساب عمو. تمام، هذا نفس رقم واتساب، هذا نفس رقم هاز كله واتساب.
Now you know why he's wearing gloves, making sure he's keeping his fingers on the toes. Always expect the ball.
انت هذا نفس رقم واتساب كلام هاز كله واتساب.
And once you expect the ball coming at you, you'll be on.
ايوه نفس رقم واتساب كلام عمو. تمام.
The batter plays it. I'll give you extra fraction of a second to react quicker than you otherwise would.
কি বল করে, কি বল করে, কি বাঙালি হারামি।
You mentioned the fact that he's donned the gloves and he wants to lead. He himself in 2020 led the Bangladesh under-19 team World Cup win whilst donning the gloves. Absolutely, and talk about the previous match, smashed 5 sixes to finish the game in quick time. Absolutely, 13 deliveries for his 41. Sometimes these shouts of catch it are just a ruse to put the umpire off, but Virender Sharma was unperturbed. You know, Ripan from one end has put a lot of pressure on Afghanistan. He gave away 2 runs, took 2 wickets. What you expect from your bowling partner is to exert the same amount of pressure. Now what Haider has done, he's given away 7 runs, pulled 2 wides in 3 deliveries. Now what that will do is will ease the nerves a little bit in the Afghanistan camp. This prompted a change of angle. Coming around the wicket. And strays towards middle and leg though. Each and every delivery. Perhaps it's also part of the game plan. There is a deep square leg in place. The other deep fielder is a third man, so the question is, does he perhaps straighten his line a bit more? kind of situation Afghanistan is at, they won't be taking
বাঙালি চলে এসো
charge on.
বাঙালি চলে এসো বাঙালি চলে এসো
Or they are.
Oh,
I was like,
good,
what?
good,
Wait a
good.
minute. They might just want to stay at the wicket. Ijaz Ahmad Zai says, no, I'm going to attack. Misses it altogether. Very lucky that it doesn't disturb
Good,
the furniture. Wasn't very far away. It probably tickled the varnish of the stumps as it went away. That's how close it was. Oh, lucky. Darvish Rasooli needs to just go to his strike partner and perhaps tell him to calm down a little bit. That's not the order of the day right now. That should be a simple single to end the over. 8 off it. At the end of 4, it's 24 for 3.
আমরা যেহেতু মাঝে মাঝে আমাদের আসতে
The top 2 teams will qualify for the semi-finals. This could be considered a quarter-final. Good captaincy, getting Rippon in for a third.
It is
Why
a
ever not?
semi-final.
Look at those figures.
Yeah,
2.1 overs, 3 for 7. Well, you see Afghanistan here losing 3 wickets. You look at the man on your television screens. Rippon has taken all the 3 wickets. He's given away only 7 runs. The economy under 4 is absolutely gold dust. Bangladesh is slowly joining out some quality fast bowlers. Taskin Tanzin and Mustafizur in the senior team. Shariful Islam, of course. There are multiple names now popping up in the commentary boxes. Each and every commentator is naming one more and one more and one more. My favorite last year, Nahid Rana in the bilateral series, Afghanistan versus Bangladesh. Every time he was running, the crowd was behind him. That roar supporting him, 150 clicks. So absolutely, the Bangladesh fast bowlers have been making a name for themselves. You look back at the Asia Cup 2025. Taskin Ahmad took the wicket of Azmatullah Omar Saeed. There, the game changed in the favor of Bangladesh. Certainly a pace bowling revolution going on there. And Rippon Mondal is a new name to be considered. You also look at their under-19
run the
side,
3 wicket loss.
2024 in
Rippon
the Asia Cup.
Yes.
It was Bangladesh that defeated India to lift the title. And it was their fast bowling.
সবাই লাইক
They
দেন
were
দিয়ে
very
পাশে থেকে
accurate and just continuously hitting that good wicket,
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
hitting the top of the off stump and giving away
লাইক
nothing
দেন দিয়ে লাইক দেন
to the opposition. And look at that.
Liam
Rippon
Martin,
against
Liam
Hong Kong,
Martin.
China, 2 for 24 against Afghanistan. Already improving his figures from Hong Kong, China, 3 for 8. He's yet to complete his quota. Tension must be running high in the Afghanistani camp now. What would be the game plan for Navroz Mangal and his side now? Perhaps go till drinks, not lose another wicket? Absolutely. Just stay there and stitch a partnership together. As I said, they both have the ability to do so. Darvish Rasooli, in a different format, single-handedly scored 155, where the team was struggling. So he's finding himself in the similar situation, albeit in a different format. He certainly has the ability to take the team out of this kind of situation. When he scored a 50 in the T20I against Zimbabwe, Rashid Khan, the skipper of the national side, said, "We found a middle order batter. And this is the stage. He's got to prove it, that he's got it in him."
হ্যাঁ সবাই লাইক দেন করে
Brilliant over once more. Just conceded 1. It's been a furious start by Bangladeshi. Afghanistani on the back foot, 25 for 3.
দেখা যাচ্ছে
Just the type of start Akbar Ali and Bangladesh would have hoped for after opting to bowl first. Rakibul, the left arm spinner, comes in. A fantastic start with the ball for Bangladesh A, especially Ripon Mondol. Talking about Rakibul, economy of just over 7. The fielding has been outstanding and the catching superb.
Pakistan finding themselves in early trouble, courtesy some brilliant bowling and backed up by outstanding fielding by the Bangladesh team. Spinner has just come in and straight away he's bowling in the right channel, targeting the 3 stumps, getting the turn on occasions. There is still some grip, something for the spinners in there.
Ball targeting the stump.
আমাকে কি
Rakibul
একটা দুটো
idolized
বুড়ো
a
আছে
special center.
আমাকে কি দুটো বুড়ো
Using the
ফেলে
crease.
দেখতে দেখা হবে
Last over in the power play, but
একশো ছিল
আশাওয়াল
wants the partnership.
আশা বললাম
No
পোস্ট
further wickets for at least the next 5-6 overs. Much better. Rotate the strike, get in, and then find the balls that they can get away for the boundaries. End of the day, it is a T20, and they would need to get
একটা
to
বুড়ো ফেলে
150 plus minus close to it to make a match of it.
That outside edge. End of a brilliant over and also an
Yeah,
unbelievable power play for Bangladesh A. Afghanistan A 26 for 3.
मेरा 26 রান 4 করে উঠে 4.73
কেমন আছে কিছু নিয়ে আসি
মুড়ি নিয়ে আসছে
মরি
এই দেখো বসে চলতে খাওয়া যেত একটু পরে তো লাইভ চলতে মাত্র 15 মিনিট দেখি
একটা আছে
ওটা আছে আমার সাথে
আখার মুহি আছে আখার মুখী আছে এখন পড়েছে
3 of the 5 lowest power play scores
Yes,
have come
Kapoor
today.
Shafir.
Afghanistan right at the top, 26 for 3. At the
Bushman
moment,
Barak
they
happy
are
lagi.
struggling. But as Salman mentioned, a partnership is required for them.
মানে এটা এরকম লাগছে
Power play done and dusted, confirmed by the umpire.
আমার কাছে বাড়ি 2 মাসের টাকা পাঠাইছে না
Abdul Ghaffar Saklai,
কোনে যাব
new man in with the ball for Bangladesh A.
হিসাব বলছে হিসাবে হয়ে যাবে
Worked away, running the first one hard, looking for the second. Has to settle for one.
জানেন পুরনো সুযোগ দেয়
একটা বড়
Ghaffar
মরে
Saklai
যাবে, আটটা।
looks a well-built
ছোট বাজার নেই
fast bowler.
ছোট ছোট বাজার তো একটা করে নিয়ে।
Afghanistan camp pondering what next.
মুরগি
They need a partnership
Jano gore
and that
kinta?
too in decent time. The biggest test for these two
Hak bene
players will be
বন্ধ করে দিয়ে
how they pace their innings
সাদা
now.
টাইর সব
What chances
সেদিন
they
একবার
will
নিচে
take,
লাল
what
বেটে ফেলাইছে
shot selection they would have. Sarvesh Rasuli, we all know is capable. His temperament will be tested tonight.
কোন যাবে
Good line, good length. Good start from Saklai.
জ্ঞান ধুইছে রে
The idea will be to not to give much room to the batters.
জ্ঞান ধুলে না
They're under a lot of pressure at the moment.
আমারটা দুইবার দিলাম তিনবার দিলাম
All fast bowlers and spinners In fact, all bowlers
সবাই একটু লাইক করুন, শেয়ার করুন, কমেন্ট
better
করুন।
off today bowling within the stumps, not giving any room to the batters.
Good delivery. Nicely worked on the onside. That's sensible cricket. These two batters making sure they rotate the strike.
Five dots out of 39 balls bowled so far in this innings. 10 ones and a couple of twos, boundary and a six.
Really feels Sattler in bowling slightly the leg side. Obviously, he's got a deep square leg in place. The plan is to bowl there. 32 balls since the last boundary.
That is how good the Bangladesh bowling has been, backed up by some excellent fielding, taking those catches low down. That catch by Habibur was a fantastic one.
Another slow delivery. Yeah, rightly mentioned, Salman. Fielding is the reflection of your team's attitude. Ashik Majumdar, the fielding coach of Bangladesh A, will be happy. These are the 3 wicket success so far for Afghanistan. Deepon Mondol picking up all 3. That is the big one and a very good catch in the air by Chishan Alam. This was the third.
Different for them tonight. Life without Sadiqullah Atal at the crease.
Nicely fielded again. End of another good over. After 7, Afghanistan A 30 for 3. Deepon Mondol has been the pick of the bowlers for
সবাই একটু
Bangladesh.
শেয়ার
A.
করুন,
3
সবাই
for
একটু
8
শেয়ার
coming 3
করুন।
overs. Picked up 2 in the previous match against Hong Kong, China. Started off from where he left. A bit of confusion. Again, brilliant fielding. This time, Maidul Islam Ongkon.
Yeah, reluctance there from the batter at the non-striker's end. This surely was a one to be had. Just have a look at this. Darvesh Rashuli, he was sure. Then at the other end, not
Malu.
responding. Ahmed Zai being lazy.
আসু ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
Again, huge mix-up. Habibur Rahman
Salah
Sohan
চলে
this
গেছে।
time around. Fielders are backing their bowlers.
চল যান।
Bangladesh
হ্যাঁ, আবো।
carrying on the great work in the field. At the moment, pressure up on the Afghan batters.
আজকে 8 মাস বসা গেছে।
Second million in a row.
কাজ করে টাকা পাইনি আর।
This time, Rasuli will get a
আমি
six.
সিঁড়িতে রয়েছি তাই যে আমার খারাপ লাগছে
37 balls since the last bound.
ওনাদের 28 দিন ছিলাম এই সিঁড়িতে রয়েছি
Good for Bangladesh.
ক্যান্টিনে
And
তাই তো আমার খারাপ লাগছে যে কাজই হোক এটা
obviously
করবে
the opposite for Afghan team. They'll be looking to break the shackles.
আসলে এর ভিতরে
That was a beauty.
একা করে
From Rakibul.
আমি কালে সেটা মানে রাখে না
Certainly, we haven't had enough sun to dry out this pitch. There is still some tackiness, some turn, and it's still the new ball that was darted in. It wasn't a flighted delivery, it's like this one. Bowled much quicker and it still got the turn, got the grip from the pitch.
Afghanistan are struggling at the moment, courtesy of some brilliant bowling.
গেছি
Turn, grip,
আর
and everything. From Afghanistan's point of view, we need to remember dictionaries and in life, success never comes before struggle.
আর কোনো কাজ না শেষ একটা ঘন্টা বসে থেকে
Running the first one hard. No. Just 2 runs coming from it. Another very good over. After 8, Afghanistan 8, 32 for 3.
Tambre do kaya mo do, ida. Kamal. Kamal are da islam. Tambre. But for Islam. For kad bin fadil jam di do. খবর কি
জানি না খেলা দেখতে
খেলা
What delivery. Gone for the big one. Fielder at long on. Misjudged it completely. Rakibul is the fielder on that occasion.
First blemish by the fielder, misjudging it altogether. Firstly, he went too far and then he had to go back. And in doing all that, he missed the chance. McLean would feel hard done. There was certainly a chance, and it was Rasuli. Probably the best of the batters left the Afghan batting lineup.
আফগানিস্তানের সাথে খেলা হচ্ছে তাকে ছেড়ে দিল ওরা সব বুড়ো বুড়ো নেমেছে
Inside edge, almost chopped it onto the stump. Good comeback from Saklen.
One struggle continues as this was another slow one. Got the grip and just went way close to the skies. And high balls are never easy, but he never got a hand to it. Be happy about it. What is he worried about?
Pulling those slower deliveries to perfection here, Saklen, taking the pace off the ball.
Mazhar, you all have been booked in a hotel, and I think you've been booked in a
ওরা উঠে
library.
দিছে 3টার সময় গাড়িতে 3:30 সময় উঠে দিছে গাড়ি
রাইট সাইড দিন
I'll take it, Salman.
আর কোন সাইডে আনতে পারে
গাড়ি এলো
Yes,
নাকি
that
আবহাওয়া
drop catch of Rakibul. It was hanging in the air for ages. It was the call from the bowler. Once again, that slower doing the trick for Saklen.
Wonderful change of pace, and he's sticking to something that's working for him. And this is good, intelligent bowling. Once again, an off-cutter. Batter running out of options, it seems. Looking for a single. Had to. Getting nothing on it. 32 dots already in this innings. That is 5.2 overs out of 8.4 bowled so far.
Swing and a miss. There was an option there for some runs, but Ahmad Zai misses it out.
I think this is the longest in the tournament ball since last boundary. It's reached 45 already.
আর কাকা ওদের লাইভই বসাই দিয়ে গেছে হ্যাঁ বল
Amount of cricket
But
being
then live
played on the
process.
square over here will definitely test the pitches. On the slower side.
And going for that big heave, getting that inside edge. We'll only get a single. Another very good over from Saklan. Just 3 coming from it.
Okay,
After
so
9,
don't mind
Afghanistan
the
35 for 3.
ছোট গাইতে ভালো বড় বড়
গ্লাস লাগাবে
গ্লাস গ্লাস না ভালো আছে গ্লাস লাগে
গ্লাস বাড়িতে তোরা গ্লাস লাগাই
মানে
দেয়াল বাদ দিতে
কোন
এই যে এটা এই দিকে বাড়া ভালো হয় আমি ওখানে একটা ব্যাংকে গ্লাস লাগাই আগে একটা ফেরিতে
আর দুটো বানানো লাগে ওই দুটো বানানো লাগে এই দুটো বানানো লাগে
চলতিস না ভালো হ্যাঁ এখন বাড়া এনে কম হচ্ছে এরকম সময় শীতের সময় এনে ভালো বাড়া
Motivated to
আবার
see
তেল
that
চলে আসে না
protected score at the
আবার
moment.
লোক সবজি জানে চলে আসে না
Need to build up a partnership and also look to rotate the strike. Dot ball to start off Mehrab. Gave away 8 in his first. Comes down the track, Mehrab gets his first. Bangladesh picked up the 4th wicket of Afghanistan. This time it's Ahmed Zai.
At the moment, all too easy for Bangladesh. They just cannot do anything wrong, the bowlers. Once again, just bowled slowly, just citing that the batter had left the crease too early, so he changed the length. And in the end, an easy chance for the keeper. Just a bit of turn was enough to deceive Mehrab. Another one down for the Afghan side. It's 35 for 4.
Ijaz Ahmed Zai gone after scoring 12. Afghanistan A 35 for 4, and it's also time for the pitch.
ইয়ে দুদিন এই এসে ধরে তো রাঁধতেছে ওকে আমি রান্না না আচ্ছা সমস্যা নেই তাহলে তো ভালো হইবে রান্ধে আরে চাষা চাল আর তেল
বেশি দেওয়া যায়
বাংলাদেশের মতো
এই যে
এই দুদিন খাইয়ে যাই বুঝতে পারছেন এনতে শুরু করে এই পর্যন্ত চলতিস আমার এক জালে আর তেলে আর পেট ভরিয়ে মানে পেট আর কমতিস না
হ্যাঁ
এদের তো পেটই মোটে কমে না
এখানে কি করে এখানে
কোনো খিদিয়ে নেই তার আমার মনে হয় এরকম হচ্ছে আমার কাছে টাকা রাত্রে খাই আমার সারা রাত্রে ছুটি করেনি এক মিনিট গড়াই ঘুরিস আমারও তো একই অবস্থা টাকা চলে গেছে সাইকেলে শব্দ করছে ডাল ওই বাগালা একজন একটা কিনতে এসেছে বাঙালিরা ওই বাগালা
দোকানা এই যে
হ্যাঁ আমি করছি ওই ইন্ডিয়ার লোক থাকে বলে আমাদের যাইনি সব জিনিসের রেট বেশি আমরা হ্যাঁ আমরা এই ভাষার লোক সব ওই যায় কয় ভাই আমরা নিলি তো তোমরা যদি নিয়ে রেট তোমরাও তাহলে আমরা যাবো
হ্যাঁ এই যে
আচ্ছা না ভাই আমাকে জেনিসারের দোকান আছে আমরা কমই রাখতাম জেনিসারের রেট মাস্টার সব পাবো তাহলে আমরা ওদের যাবো কি জন্য আমরা এনতে নেবো
তাই তো আমি তো এলাকা যাই না কিছু তাই না
সে কথা কইছে আমাকে এই ভাষার এই 17-18 জন আছে তাও ওদের যায় না সব ওদের যায়
দাম বেশি দেয় সব সময় দাম বেশি দেয়
Ahmed Zai was the last man to depart for Afghanistan A. They are 35 for 4. We are into the 10th over of this innings. Mehrab picked up his first.
জানলে জিতে এটা কথাটা শেষ করে নিয়ে ওই খেলিয়ে
Bowling a lot slower. Very good bowling from Mehrab.
কাকা 5 জন আছে কাকা
Everything under
Panjana
control
to
for
live.
Bangladesh. This is how the last wicket fell. Ahmed Zai giving it a wild hoik and missing it. Taking his eyes off, just trying to smash it. And another success for Bangladesh. There's no big threat at the moment. I think a slip in will not be a bad idea.
Kialia Kharote, the best of 39. Yes, targeting the stump, even if it's not turned, still a very good delivery.
চাচা বেলালান বাড়িতে কি কই আছে কানে
কি কইবাছি
আল্লাহ জীবনে যে কি ভুল করেছি
In the air, taken. Habibur Rahman Sohan at cover. Mehrab strikes yet again. What a start.
জন বেশি
Fifth
বেড়াতেছে
wicket down for Afghanistan.
Another soft dismissal this time. Playing too far ahead of himself.
এন্ড
In
চিন্তা
the
বাদ
end, just
দিলাম
lobbing
এটা কি চাচা
an easy catch to
দুটো
the man at
টাকা
short
বলি
cover.
যে পিছনে কি করি আইছে এগুলো যদি ভুলে যায় তার জীবনে কোনো
Bowling
উন্নতি হবে
time
না
like a pack of cards, 35 for
আর
5.
যদি 1000 টাকা হলে আমি পিছনে কি করেছি এইটুকু যদি আমার মাথায় থাকে তাহলে জীবনে তার কাছ থেকে আর ভয় হবে না জয় ছাড়া
Habibur Rahman
কিন্তু
Sohan
এর 2 টাকায় 2 বছর এসে পিছনে সব ভুলে গেছে
takes a very good
অতীত
catch
ভুলে
in
গেছে
the end.
ভুলি যাই মনে করেন কলা না বাদশা মনে করেছে নিজের
Outstanding bowling from Bangladesh.
আমরা পাশে কি করছেন না করছেন
Already fast without troubling the scorers.
সেসব করাই লাগবে তো।
হ্যাঁ এটা করতেই
Right
হবে
for fast.
আমার-
আমার করতেই হবে
আমি তো সবসময় আমি তো এটাই কই যে আমি দেশে থাকতে আগে কয়টা ইনকাম করতাম, কয়টা খরচ করতাম। এইটা যদি আমি আগে কি করেছি, আমার বাপ মরলে আমি কি করেছি, 60টা জন বেঁচেছে। এই যদি আমি না শুভ রাহি তাহলে কি আমি চলতে পারবো?
কোনোদিন না
হ্যালো, ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। طيب انت طيب انت واتساب شو بحث كله واتساب.
Oh dear, Afghanistan
انت ابقى
are
اليوم
in
ايش؟
trouble. At the end of 10,
طيب انت واتساب شو بحث كله واتساب. هذا نفسه رقم
Amanullah
واتساب
walks
تمام.
in. And so does Fidai in the commentary box.
هذا صغير 420 ريال، كبير 2
Yeah, it's not
600،
been
كبير
easy out in the middle for the
3
Afghanistan, coming on the back of a win against Sri Lanka. Came with a lot of confidence.
ايوه جزاك
And it
الله
was a
نسيم
good toss
مبوس.
to win by Bangladesh, putting Afghanistan to bat first, and they have been
طيب انت شو واتساب
all
في
over
لا
the
ما في
places.
حظ
That
كله
was
واتساب
more of a
تمام.
catching
وعمو.
practice and well taken. Just
WhatsApp
inches
كلام.
above the ground. This is the second catch.
هذا
He would have
جزاك
gone
هام
so far
نسيم
as taken
مبوس.
one at the team, and this time around just close to
ايوه
the
جزاك.
batter.
هذا صغير 420 ريال، كبير 2 600، كبير 3 هذا 700.
Haider.
صغير 420 ريال. انت شوف مدير هذا نفسه رقم واتساب في لا ما في
Things
تمام.
aren't looking good for the defending champions, there is no doubt. Farmanullah Safi in his 36th match.
كله ايزي. انت واتساب
Been
دوك
pretty
على طول
clear,
صورة
a
ايزي،
striker
كله
of
ايزي، موقع ايزي،
128
كله
with
ايزي
350s
على
to
طول.
his name. Gosh, they need one more today. Yeah. Kind of Dave, he can better
هذا
his
ثاني
previous
12
best.
ظهور.
72 unbeaten. Can he do that?
ايوه
Too much
12
to
ظهور.
ask. Well, Farmanullah Safi, the reason why he has
Yes.
been picked in the Afghanistan A side
Inshallah.
is on the back of
Ayo,
his
kois,
brilliance
kois.
back in the domestic cricket.
ان
Was the
شاء
player
الله.
of the tournament, the national T20, and look at the bowling of Bangladesh.
لا هذا
Absolutely
كيف
spot
كويس
on,
باري.
led by Ripon, 3 for 8. Then Mehrov taking 2
يلا
wickets,
شو WhatsApp
taking 2
تمام.
wickets, but all the others, either Rakibul and Saklan, equally supporting him. What's been brilliant to see, Vidai, from a Bangladeshi perspective, is that yes, it's a pitch that's assisting the spinners, but the fast bowlers, the guile they've used, the variations, the unpredictability with which they've summoned the Afghanistani batsmen.
ঠিক আছে
Ijaz Ahmad Zai, the man who got out trying to take the spinner on. And look at the fall of wicket. First wicket falling at 4, then at 15, then at 16,
গাড়ি এসে আমার কাছে তো গুছাই নিচ্ছে
35,
কেন?
back-to-back wickets at 35.
বুঝতে
Afghanistan have
পেরেছো তো?
failed to stitch
গাড়ি এলাম বলে
partnership.
আমি যাবো। আরে বাড়িতেস না, দরকারে যে কিন্তু আসবো নাকি?
Everything depends
Why
on
they?
this man now.
Uruz Mara?
Darvish Rasuli. Captain
আমার এখানে মনে হয় কাজ পাইতে হবে না
has to lead from the
Last
front,
over, Mazra,
take
Mazra.
responsibility on his shoulders.
কুরুজ মারা না?
বাংলা কাজ করতে হবে
This was a
Uruz Mara,
concern.
share ভালো
Reliance
কাজের
on
আশা
Sadiq
করা
Ul
যায়।
Azhar. The moment he got out, yes, Darvish Rasuli did manage to stitch a little bit of a partnership with him. But the moment he got out, there were nervy moments right towards the end. Had Kai Simers not pulled off the rescue act, it would have been a very different result.
এশিয়া ভিতরে
Talk about that
Uruz
later.
Mara
Another
low,
economic
বুঝতে পেরেছেন?
over comes to an end.
অবৈধ
At the
লোক।
end of 11, would you believe
যদি
it?
পুলিশে ধরতে আর আপনার গাড়ি কি আটা নেই, বুঝতে পেরেছেন?
হ্যাঁ
তাহলে কয়টা জরিমানা করবে?
বুঝবে না গো
ওই ড্রাইভারের কয়টা জরিমানা জানেন?
ও ড্রাইভার
10,000 টাকা। একদম সাথে সাথে না দিয়ে উঠো লিখে।
আমি তো জানি না আমি একা মা বুঝবো না কি
ও কোনো ছাড় নেই। এখন তো একটা অ্যাপসার দিয়ে দিয়েছে, ওই দিয়ে ওরাও চেক করে নিতে পারো ড্রাইভারের।
দেখাবি
হ্যাঁ স্ক্রিন করে নেবে এরা, সে নিয়ে আসবে ওকে পুলিশে যাও ওকে উঠার। বাংলাদেশ যেতে যান কাকা? তুমি তো বাংলাদেশ যেতে না, আজকে দেখেন তো দেখেন।
Right? You'd hope that it'd be more than 120 at least, because at 7 and over right now, they would only reach 101. You know, you expect competitive cricket from both these teams. And we understand that the teams can have a bad day, seems like Afghan Abdalian have had a very bad day so far, the Afghanistan A side. And look at that, 59 deliveries since the last boundary. That is 10 overs by now, because it is 60 deliveries exactly since the last boundary's been hit. So what you want from Afghanistan is to give something for their bowlers to be able to bowl at, because they certainly have the skill set to be able to trouble Bangladesh here. That boundary was scored off Mehrab at over 1.2. Since then, that was a Sadiq Al-Ajal shot. Since then, not a single boundary. Big appeal! Big appeal! Virender Sharma says no. Tell you that is mighty close, isn't that? We'll have to look at it again. Probably
আর একটা বুড়ো নাম হয়েছে আফগানের সব বুড়ো
bowling with the
ওদের
air.
থেকে সব বুড়ো
Might
বুড়ো
have
ফেলে
just saved him.
এরা ম্যাচ দেখতে চাইছে
Oh! That's a beach of a delivery.
সব বয়স্ক ফেলের নাম হয়েছে বাঙালি কি সাথে
It's pressure. And
ওরা
pressure on
কয় কি আমরা
wickets.
এশিয়ার বিশ্বের এশিয়া সেরা দল
Delivery that is.
সব ভালো ভালো ফেলেন না ভাই আমি সব দুধ কা ফেলে দিই
Delivery for the off spinner. And just dislodges
আমি
the off
একটা
stump
মাত্র
into
বুড়ো
that.
আছে ফেলার ঠিক আছে না
মারা গেছে রে
কি করে
এই গাড়ি দিতে গাড়ি ঘুরিয়ে সকালে দিতে আচ্ছা মারা গেছে রাস্তা রেসি গেছে
ও গাড়িতে করলে দম ছড়া যায় না তার গাড়িতে আর না
You know, Anish,
আর
the
গাড়ি
problem
পাল্টে পড়ে
is
গেলি
also
গাড়ির এমন একটা
the
জিনিস
dots.
দরজা
Strike
লাগানি দেয়
rotation.
হ্যাঁ
Yes, you're not
আবার
getting
খোলে
the
না
boundaries.
দরজা।
You only have hit a 4 and a 6, but there are 46
জানো না ওই
dots.
গ্লাস খোলে না পানির
You
গ্লাস
put pressure on
পানি গেলে
yourself.
খুলবে না
না
এটা জানেন
হ্যাঁ
Roughly,
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা।
almost 8 overs.
আরে
At the end of 12, 40 for 5.
কার শরীর ভাই আরো মেলাদের ফোনে দিলে ফোনে চলে যায় সাল্লাল্লাহ হিন্দি আছে হিন্দি আর তো অন্য কেনা
Yes, Ripon Mondal has been smiling. Smiling assassin for Bangladesh here today, along with Mehrab,
Jada se bari,
also effective
Jada
and
se
Mike
bari,
smile
Jada.
on Fidai's face in the commentary box.
দেখেন খামার বানাবো
Well, you gotta appreciate the way he's bowled. And as a cricket lover, you always see good cricket and you love it and you appreciate it. Look at that, the previous delivery, just one ball before the last delivery. Mehrab's over, that was a beach over delivery.
একেবারে
And these two, Mehrab and Ripon Mondal, have been right on the money. The others may not have taken wickets, but one has to give
আসলে না
credit
পালালে বুঝতে
to
পারলে
Abu Haidar,
আমাকে 7
all the
নম্বরে
likes
5
of
নম্বরে
Rafi
ঢুকতে তো
Gol, that's a plane.
পাঁচের সাথে
They've been economical. They've
নিয়ম
also
আসলে ঢুকতে তো না
whatever
What are
plans
they
were
doing?
made, they have come to
What are
fruition.
they doing?
Can't find the boundary at all. This was
What
the
are they
first
doing?
speed connection we've seen in a while, but it goes straight
আমলিক ক্ষমতায়
to the gully.
এমপি
Yeah, absolutely.
সেই MP তাই ঢুকতে
Everyone is
পারেনি।
spot on, and to some extent,
বুঝতে
this
পারছেন?
has been also
চেয়ারম্যানের দাপট এরা।
by the Afghanistan A batter.
কেন দেখো না বলো
Gotta make room for yourself. You gotta construct those ones and twos. You can't just keep dotting it. This shorter format of 120 deliveries.
দাও তো চেষ্টা করো
Slow delivery. Again, just mixing things up.
বাড়ি আসবে বাড়ি
Clever bowling.
বলি করে যা
Akbar Ali will be mightily impressed by the efforts. You know, this is, you can say, almost a raw, recognized pair. Darvesh Rasuli and Farmanullah Safi. Look at the number of dots, 48 dots. And that's the reason why they only have 41 on the board. We'll say, why not bring Ripon, bring his best bowler in and see if you can go for the kid? And that's a scathing statistic. And I completely agree with you, Vidai. If you're not getting the boundaries, at least rotate the strike time and again. Spakiza!
সবাই
That is right off the beat of the Darvesh Rasuli's batting. Brings the shuttles, brings out this big six. this fight. Spakiza is equal to
Hello.
a sixer. And that's exactly what's emanated
Walaikum assalam.
of Rasuli's bat. It was a slow delivery, but a touch on the shorter side.
তাই বিন তো হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ
Climbed
شو ভাস
onto
করলো
it
হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ওকে
and sent it right towards us actually.
هذا نفسه رقم হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ কালাম আম্মু
Of course, Spakiza. Passed over 6 and
Ayo,
you
Arvind,
might
what
just
the
get
hell?
one more. But there's an opportunity. Oh!
ايوه
Report
اربن اوكي
indicates
كويس
that
ما
it's
في
a
مشكل
boundary.
موقع صح
After clutching on to some blinders, there have been 2 drop catches.
لا ما في
Yasir,
مشكل
the culprit
هذا
this
موقع
time.
داخل موجود على طول
But
اربن
they say
200 انت
fortune favors the brave, brings
انت
up
ابقى
the
طريق نفسه طريق هاز ما في مشكل تمام
Afghanistan is struggling to
Okay,
win the
هذا
ball.
طارق كام.
Finally, Darwish Rasuli decides it's about
طريق كام
time.
طريق كام
Smashes a big 6 in the previous delivery. And the next one, we waiting
طيب،
for
انت
the
شوف
fire.
هذه على طول
This
هاز ما في
is a
مشكل.
boundary, but let's have a look. Doesn't get the timing
انت شوف
exactly
هذا
right
طريق
on it.
فيه
Middle away
على
from
طول
it,
هاز
reaches
ما في
still goes
مشكل
for
انت
it.
يدخل داخل
Nasir
موقع
there keeps his eye on the ball.
شوف هذا طريق موجود
Just
بس
doesn't
انت
time it
دخلت
right.
ما في مشكل
Just a short, little short of the
زيزان هام نصير مابوس ايوه زيزان هام نصير مابوس هذا 15
Yeah.
دقيقة هذا مطر سوا سوا
That should have been taken though.
ايوه هذه تلبي ناتوري
But you gotta have to keep on to such chances. You can't allow Afghanistan a breather. And
Yeah.
especially Darwish Rasuli, who out in the middle has already faced 21 deliveries. He seems to have found his momentum now. Seems like he misjudged it as well, Yasir Ali Chaudhary, because initially he looked very comfortable and then the ball was going away from him. Goes for it once more, takes the aerial route. This time very clever. Saw that mid-off was inside the
Yes,
circle. And gets a boundary. The shackles have been released for sure. 13 overs done, 55 for 5.
20 রানের বেশি হয় না একটু আগে দিচ্ছে একটা করে রানের সাথে ডাব ডাব চলছে
More of those, please. The most expensive over of this inning so far, coming in the previous one. 15 off it. Mehrab coming in for his 4th. That's better. Strike rotation. More importantly, Darwish Rasuli to an off spinner is on the strike now. He's equally good against the spinner. He's even better against the spinner. And the previous boundary in the last one of the over that he hit over the cover, which is his favorite area.
বাচ্চা হয় নাকি
Presence of mind, understanding where the fielder is inside the circle, just playing it nicely away from him for 4. Disappointment etched on Ronnie's face rather. Balls for 2, no, sent back. Got to be more careful at this point. You don't want to throw away your wicket. You gotta appreciate the ground feeling from Bangladesh, giving it to only 1. Normally you think you play it far from the fielder, you will comfortably run to. Projected score at the current rate will only be 85. If they go at 8, they can make 110. Varmanullah just can't figure out Mehrab. Again, a hopeful appeal. I believe the impact is outside the Austin, and that is what the umpire thinks. Crowd is behind the Bangladesh side.
জীবনে আছে
People pouring in, supporting their team. And it is the luxury you have your fans behind you. They act like the 12th man. I spotted some Afghanistan flags as well. Support for both sides. There you go. 1 cue. They must be concerned with what's going on. Although they know they have a spin battery to come. Don't forget, Afghanistan needs to bowl as well. They have Ghazanfar in their ranks. They have Bilal Sami in their ranks. Would you say the bowling department is stronger than the batting department in this side? Asking me right now, I will have to say yes. Went for the hoik, didn't get the proper contact. 50 dot balls. 50 dot balls. Yeah, just hearing the back from Manibhai. It is 8.2 overs of dot balls.
এই বোলিংটা
That
সাকিবের
is
মতন বল করা
added pressure, and that is wickets, because the more pressure is built, the more wickets fall.
দাদা এনে মেলা মুড়ি নষ্ট হয়ে যায় তারপরে নেন
Doesn't get carried away. Lays it comfortably for single after 14 is 59 for 5. Three teams on 2 points. One of them will reach 4 with this encounter. Bangladesh A and Afghanistan A taking on each other. And almost halfway through, you would think Bangladesh A is in a stronger position. Rakibul for his third. Has only conceded 3 prior to this. Skipper Speedy behind the wickets. Akbar just talking constantly to the fielders, making sure they are rightly placed. But bowlers have been doing an excellent job. Rakibul, look at that. The economy is 1.5. Mehrov had troubled Farman with the angle that he was bowling in off spinner now. A left arm orthodox. Would he feel comfortable, the ball coming into him? You know, everyone speaks about the fact that it comes into the arc when it's a lefty against a lefty. No one talks about it being a righty versus a righty. So I feel like this matchup build up, well, it goes into the arc, sometimes it falls into the trap as well. Yeah, because if you already have made your mind to something, you premeditate and you lose in the process. But don't forget, the partnership is building for Afghanistan, a partnership of 26 of 27. Parvesh Rasuli on strike. Sneakers continue the onslaught. Just seeing off the spinners, I think they've just realized what you were criticizing them about, that the dot balls are adding pressure. So at least tickle a run or two against the spinners, because it's difficult to dispatch them over the boundary. If there's a bad ball, then yes, climb onto it. I sense a big shot. Will it come? Bowled him! Went for the big shot, completely missed it. The curious case of you miss, I hit. Well, I sensed it. Rakibul had sensed it as well. He bowled it fast. He knew that he was trying to go after him because he was struggling. Farmanullah Safi, 17 deliveries to his 6 runs only. And his stay comes to an end with this. Bowled it quicker. Farmanullah Safi has a go at it and misses it. Yes, says Rakibul. Thank you very much. You may go back to the dugout. Scoring only 6. Afghanistan A are 62 for 6. Contrasting emotions in the two sets of fans, no doubt. He pulled off the rescue act last time around. Can Kai Simon do the same this time? Had he not been there in the middle, a against Sri Lanka A, the reading would have been very different. Look at the experience he has. End of yet another brilliant over. 3 runs off it and a wicket. 62 for 6.
কাকার ফোন লাতি মেরে হেলাই দিছে আমি আর কাকার ফোন লাতি মেরে হেলাই দিছে
Afghanistan A are certainly struggling. 62 for 6 after 15. They went to 15 overs, 36 for 3.
আমার একটা ভিডিও জন্য
Spinners
জাল
of
মরে
Bangladesh have kept things
Bangladesh
under
খুব ভালো
control. Certainly made sure that the run making for Afghanistan A side is pretty hard to come by. Sucklen will come into the attack. Slower delivery, and Darvish Rasooli trying to hike it home in wicket. And he's
এবার আপনাকে ফিল্টার ঠিক
middle
আছে
stump castle by Sucklen.
আর ঠিক আছে
হ্যাঁ
That's the big
এবার
one.
আমরা খাসতে এবারে বুঝতে যাচ্ছি না কিন্তু এর আগে যাও নামতাম না বুঝতে একটা
পানি তো ইতিন দিবেন
There was disappointment in the
ওটা ফিল্টার হতো
Afghanistan
না
camp.
কতবার করলাম ওটা ফিল্টার হয় না ওটা হয়
They
না
were hoping that
এটা মানে ঠিক আছে খালি দিয়েছেন
they
বোঝা
will
যায় হ্যাঁ হালকা
get them to a total which will be challenging. That's a slow and red ball,
আমরা তো খাই নিবেন না
that off-spin action,
Well,
going
finally, good
outside
dance,
off stump, turning it, hitting the middle stump.
Everything
And look at that
at
celebration and look at that
দেখতেই
disappointment.
এটা তো দেখতেই
This should be disappointing. Rasooli
Where is it going?
gone for 27,
Into-
62 for
আমি এখন বলছি একদম
A.M. Gazanfar in at number 9 for Afghanistan A. What a fantastic bowling effort and a fielding effort so far by Bangladesh
ও
A side.
স্যার এই কাপে তো
Apart from the drop catch by
এই কাপে
Yasir
তো
Ali,
আটকানো
they
যাবে
have been superb.
ওই রানী মৌমাছি
এটা ভুল
Very
Huh?
first ball,
হ্যাঁ যাবে
no side.
ফুটো করে দিয়ে সুতো দিয়ে বেঁধে দেবো
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ যাবে
Massive hoik misses out.
যাবে
And there's help for the bowlers from the surface, but there's no demons in it.
বন্ধ করবেন
There's no reason for the score to be 62 for 7. Look at that, massive point from Rasooli.
বাংলা
And look
সময়
at that
করে দিয়ে
celebration.
যাবেন
Very familiar. CR7
Cartoon
celebrations
Huh?
come
কার্টুন
out.
এর
Wow,
ব্যাক করে
Sucklen,
করে
he's been
এই যে
brilliant.
ইসের কার্টুন
On
আছে
a
না এই
surface where the
পানির কার্টুন
spinners have
হ্যাঁ।
been excellent
cartoon
and
নিয়ে যাবো।
dominating.
পানি কাটো
হ্যাঁ
Paul Mondal and Sucklen have been
না, tape
really,
মারি নিয়ে
really
যাবো।
good, hitting the back of the leg, being very
Tape মারি নিয়ে
consistent.
একটুখানি
And
ফুকন
most
থাক
importantly,
এবার
doing the
ওইটা আসার সময় যখন
basics right for
ওর
a
মধ্যে
long
সব চলে
period.
যাবে তখন আবার টেপ মেরে নিয়ে ধরে নিয়েছে
Yes, they've been within the stumps for a longer period of time, no doubt about it.
না এই নিয়ে তুই দেবো
Those wickets in the
তুমি
big
দেবেন
gone gone.
ওই
That's
খাইয়ে
the
খাইয়ে
pressure
ওই
on
তোমার
them.
গাছে বাঁধাই দেবো
গাছ বাদাম পরে
It's not very easy.
নাইলে
For any
নাইলে
batsman
ছাদের
to
কাজ
come and,
ধরছো
start
পরে
scoring
যাবে,
runs
পরে।
straight away on the
বসে গেলে
surface.
তারপর
That's
ধরবে।
why I was
ও
thinking
বলছি তো
Rasooli
রানী
spent a
আটকানি
lot of
জানে
time
থাকবে
on
জানে
the
তো
surface.
বসবে
He would know the
রানী
pace
কোন
and the
সবাই
bounce of the
ঠিক আছে
surface.
না
Probably
ওর মধ্যে
might
তো
go
কেড়ে
on to
বেরোবে
the bowlers in the last 5 overs.
ছাড়বো না তোর
Lost his wicket.
ওর রানীর ওর মধ্যে ওরা খাবার দেবে না ওই বুকেন
Damage
দিয়ে
was done by Paul Mondal. 3 wickets in his spell.
রানীকে কেউ ছাড়ে
Outside the yaw stump.
তাহলে তো চলে যাবে চাক ছাড়িয়ে দিবে
Sucklen, understand in that case, and Gazanfar were both looking for something in their arc. Thirdly with his side, getting some steep bounce. Excellent spell by Ripon. Rob was excellent, the off spinner. Rocky Bull even better, being a left arm spinner as well on a helpful condition. Apart from Abu Haider Ronnie, the other 4 have been excellent. Not every day all 5 bowlers will bowl. One bowler will have an off day, and unfortunately, so far it has been Ronnie.
And you've got to be on top of your game all the time.
He goes back. He's gone for 1. But it's
হ্যাঁ, পাঁচ নম্বর যা। বাড়ি 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 চিনতে পারো খাওয়া তো কত
100 রানও করতে পারে না। হ্যাঁ 100 রানও করতে পারে 120 রান করে দেয়।
পালন শাকের একটা কারি পালন শাকে খালি টানটি কারি
পালং শাক
উড়ে না খালি একটা কারি
পালং শাক চাচা আর লাল শাক তো লাগাইলো তা আমার বয়সে আমি ওরম দেখি না
লাল শাক পালন শাক
পালং শাক
দাঁড়াচ্ছে পালন শাক তো
Oh, was that outside edge?
মাজরাই
Okay,
Mazrai na.
Fires in and still finding some perches off the
এই
pitch.
মনে করেন ওই
That
10 কাঠার
turn
মতো বই
square.
আছে আর ভিতরে ছোট একটা গের করে নিয়েছে বুঝতে পারছেন গের করে নিয়েছে নিয়ে এইবার ওই
The outside edge.
বেশ খানিক জমি তো উপরে ফেলাই নি থাকে আর এক পাশে এরকম একটা খাত করে
Genuine
নিয়েছে
edge. No
ওই
slipping
পেয়ে উঠে
place.
দিয়েছে সব মেশিন দিয়ে ওই উপরে
What is Abdullah thinking?
দিয়ে আত্মবাসীটা একটু কিছু দেয়া লাগেনি
Let's survive
অত ওই
this.
উপরে বুঝিস যে পেনটা একটু আশায় গেছে সেই
Coming back, the ball will come onto the bat. Take a chance
এর
there.
বলে এই পর্যন্ত ছিল
In the
ঠিক আছে
air.
ওই শুকোই দিলে তার মধ্যে কিনা তো খালি ডবি যাচ্ছিল
The catch. Chipped it
Ah.
straight and straight to
এইরাম
extra cover.
এরাম মোটা মোটা পালং শাকের গাছ
Rasmul Hassan, that was a short delivery.
আছে না
Proper top order batsman
Nah,
would have
I
cut
dig
away
it
for a
up,
couple
though.
on a
I dig it.
boundary.
আমি
Not the tail ender.
আজকে তারপরে কয় চালান তুলিল আমার কাছে কি এ পালং শাক কার এটা তোলে না
I mean, that
ও আমার কাছে বাবা 6 বার তুলাই গেছে একটু আমি তো কি
You miss out on
6 বার তুলিস তো এরা মাটিস বুঝতে পারছো
off tracker. Hit it straight to the fielder.
It's going back towards Afghanistan. A half tracker.
হ্যালো
He's recorded extra cover. Gone
Wa-
without scoring
wa alaikum
outside.
assalam.
69 for 9 Afghanistan.
لا هذا اشتراه سانتوريني هيا سانتوريني اسم سانتوريني استراحة ايوه كله سوا ايوه حبيب غرفة النوم حمام مطبخ وصلاة وش مجد ايوه كويس اليوم ايش هذا 500 وثامن
Last ball.
300
Oh, Bilal Sami safe negotiates it.
هذا على طول
Brilliant
معجز
spell
انت
by
شوف
Rakib Al
واتساب
Hassan.
هذا
4 overs,
مكسور واتساب
3 for 7.
تمام
It's
حس كل
69 for
واتساب
9 after 17.
5 يوم ما في فاضي انت شوف واتساب كلام هذا نفس رقم واتساب هذا نفس رقم عايز كله واتساب انت شوف واتساب تمام ايوه واتساب كله موقع حاس كله موقع ممكن ما في ايوه واتساب عمو ايوه نفسه لا ما في ممكن في ممكن ما في انت شوف واتساب انت واتساب دوكو انت على طول معلوم ايزي موقع ادخل موقع شوف موقع
In the last over. Reform was excellent up front.
أيوه.
He set the tone with the 3-4-8.
أيوه.
Whereof the off-spinner, very consistent.
يلا.
Stuck lane, the quick bowler, 1 for 30. And even Abu Haider Ronnie thought Maninder was very
Similar
unlucky.
game.
Drop catch of Darush Rasuli went for a boundary. The right next delivery went for a boundary. It's been a perfect do so far for Bangladesh. Only 3 4s and 2 6s. It's been the story, isn't it? Right throughout the year.
Sine
DP
di galo,
World,
non lo voglio
Men's
vedere.
Rising Stars Asia Cup. We've seen 4s and 6s galore, but not tonight. Ripon will finish off. Over delivery.
তোমার সাথে কথা করছে তো বুঝতে পেরেছো
Saying the umpire, yeah. Confirmation. So wide down the leg side.
Rippon's been very impressive. This is the last wicket to fall. Short delivery. The mindset of the batter was, let's play this bowler off. Let's play.
বিল্লাল করছে আমি ভুল করে ফেলাইছি
That is why I missed out on that.
আরো
one. He
যত
should be
দিন যাবে তত
disappointed
ভুল
with
আরো
that.
বসছে
বুঝলি
যায় এনে 10 টা আর অনেক
And
300 টা
Rippon, finish it off. He's been very impressive today.
He's been absolutely
50 টাকা জায়গা বলতে সেটা
showing
করে
aggression up front with the new ball, with the
Right.
leg call.
কাজ 5 মিনিট 10 কাজ করেছি 10 টা দিয়েছে
trying to go
আর
over
এখন
mid-wicket. Good
সারাদিন
catch.
কাজ করলে করতেছি সে 10টা স্টেজ না
Deep spelling.
আর সারাদিন
Good
কাজ
bouncer
করতে
at the fielding place, brilliant catch. Overall, the energy levels, the field settings, everything about Bangladesh has been superb and got to admire.
Yeah, the body language has been different. If you see the difference between the two sides, Bangladesh A, they've been on their toes all the time. I think it was that confidence in the previous game when they were chasing a 168, chased them in 11 overs. As the captain Rasuli would be disappointed. Batted for 28 balls, got just 27. When it was time to go after the bowlers, he lost his wicket as well.
Contrast emotions, isn't it? Always Rasuli will be a worried man. On the other hand, Akbar Ali, under 19 World Cup winning captain in 2020 in South Africa, has been earmarked and groomed as the next leader. Thirdly,
So, sai
runs in
regular
the last
nahi
game, that will added
Regular.
confidence to his game.
তুই নিতে হে যত তোয়ালে আমি ওই আগে মিষ্টি লাগবে না এবার একটা করলে দিছি আমাদের মিষ্টি লাগবে
Bangladesh, look at that net run rate, 7.2. Bangladesh A, Sri Lanka A, Afghanistan A, two of these teams will be playing in the semi-finals. Bangladesh looks set to be at the top, the way they played cricket so far, the first game as well.
Certainly deserves it. Always Rasuli at the toss, he did say that if he had won the toss, he would have bowled well as well. Lot to like about the Bangladesh side, and net run rate at 7.2, that's something that you don't see it often. And Sri Lanka, before if they played today with Hong Kong, China, they're a minus net run rate. Thanks to a big win, they too go plus on 3-4. Everything goes to plan if Bangladesh wins it today. The last game, which is day after, Robin games for this Group A, would be a very, very good one. Robin just outside the off stump. Paul Mondral on a pitch which has not offered much for the fast bowlers, have got steep bounce. The three fast bowlers of Bangladesh, they've got to be applauded. The Eckhart getting the awkward bounce. Two spinners, Merob and Rakibul Hassan. I was very impressed with Akbar Ali's captaincy, how he has been very proactive and reactive.
Yeah, he's been pretty calm behind the stumps because there have been occasions when the bowlers have bowled a bad ball, but he's been in a very good way. He's gone to his bowlers and spoken to them, which is very important for a leader. So the last ball of Ripon's spell in his 4 overs, just gave 10 runs and got 3 wickets. 71 for 9, Afghanistani.
বন্ধু
আর নাহলে ওই যখন ওই চাক বেঁধে যাবে তখন ওই রানি ছাড়ি দেখিব তাহলে ওর মধ্যে থাকবে কিন্তু আবার ওই মধু যখন ব্যাংক দিবে তখন আবার ওর আটকায় রাখতে কিছু দিন নাহলেও চলে যাবে
যাবে না
না চলে যাবে
Haider and Saqlain to finish off the innings of
অল্প অল্প রেখে
Bangladesh. Even he came
তাহলে দুমা দেওয়া যাবে দুমা দেওয়া যাবে
in Hong Kong. Bangladesh only used 5 bowlers and the trend continues. 3 seamers, 2 spinners doing the job. Abu Haider running will more than 19 over. With Yorker,
মানে মোটরের
All the way.
মোটরের আছে
When you say just 5 bowlers bowled in the first game as well that Bangladesh played and in this game as well, that goes to show the confidence of the team management, confidence
এখানে
of the
যদি না
selectors
চেষ্টা করে দেখে যাই কি করে
and the captain as well.
যেন একটা পাই তখন যেন পাবো সেদিন রানি ধরে এনে আটকায় নিয়ে বাড়ি
They
পুষলাম
should be happy.
কি সমস্যা
Team's doing well. They're playing brilliant cricket. We saw that in the first game.
একটা চাক থাকলে তো মধুর আর চটপট করা লাগে
oh, is it a wide? Yes, it is. Though the batsman moved just slightly to the off stump, I still thought that the line does move in the new ICC ruling. I just thought umpire got his spot on. Mantha Boteju, the ex-Sri Lankan national player,
It was way too wide outside the off stump.
That's the Afghanistan crowd there looking disappointed.
Delivery, big point. Turned a bit. The bowler was interested. Akbar Ali was not very near.
We're talking about bowling effort has been brilliant
আফগানিস্তান মরিছে
from the Bangladesh
বড় বড় ফেলার নিয়ে
bowlers.
100 রান করতে দেখতিস না
There it is. If you see Ripon and Rakibul, 8 overs, 17 runs, 6 wickets. If a captain has bowlers like that, he'll be laughing all the time on surfaces like that.
Down the ground, Qais Ahmad. That's an excellent hit. Abu Haider Ronnie going for a wide Yorker. He misses the length. Boundary after 31 deliveries, courtesy Qais Ahmad.
Trying to bowl that slow one. So many times we've seen these low order batters love to take strokes. They love to get after the bowlers, and I think this is what they should basically do. If they lose their wicket, doesn't matter.
এই যে বিটা আইলো না আগে দুবাইতে সেটাই আছে মালয়েশিয়া
Try and get past 100.
আবার গিলেদের কাজ করতে দোকান মোকান করিলেও ভালো ভালো চলতিল
বাংলাদেশে
Time definitely for
800-900 টাকা করে কত 700-800-900 করে পাইছে
very good towards
সে
long.
সে সামনে বালছিলটাই না আসে কেউ
Hemant Teju.
হ্যাঁ যে মানুষ
দেখছে অনেক টাকা দেখছে
মানুষ কয় না লোভে মরে
Appreciating
লোভে মরতেছে
হ্যাঁ লোকই তো মরছে এই 1 লাখ টাকা মাইরে বসে
হ্যাঁ
এই মনে গেছে
three fielders saving the boundary.
ভাই এখন বুড়োই গেছি তোর আর বড় আসার দরকার কি? আগে এক জায়গায় থাই আইছে ইনকাম করি আইছে
To continue outside the off stump. Then delivery. Smashes it. Fielder at long off does well. Coming back for the second run. And this is a close ball. And I think looking from our commentary box, Manipa, that looks good for the Bilal.
And he wanted the strike, ran the first one hard, no doubt about it. But ground fielding from the Bangladesh A boys has been brilliant. This was a brilliant pick up and throw. It's dropped faces in Afghanistan camp. We'll wait and see what the TV umpire has to say about this decision.
TV umpire have been in the hot seat from yesterday. It continues. But this, for me, is an hesitation. Bilal Sami shot. Zulfikar Jan, the TV umpire. It's an hesitation for him. Qais Ahmad did the right thing. He was trying to take the strike back. And pursuit of that, Bilal Sami was run out at the non-striker's end. Afghanistan finished their innings on 78, 18.4 overs. Excellent effort by Bangladesh in the field. Undropped catch. Other than that, they've been excellent. Power plays, middle plays, as well as the end, all belong to Bangladesh.
Yeah, 26 for 3 in the power plays. After that, from 7 to the 15th over, 36 for 3. And then 16 to 18.4 overs, 16 runs for 4 wickets. Bangladesh camp will be very happy. Very impressed with the way they played cricket so far in this Rising Stars Asia Cup. DP World Rising Stars Asia Cup. They've been very impressive. They've been spring in their
কাকা খেলা তো শেষ হয়ে গেছে এটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে এটা
Professional effort
তোর
by
মনে চার্জ নেই
Bangladesh.
চার্জ দিতে হবে
All
তাড়াতাড়ি
departments. Batting card for Afghanistan after being put into bat. Imran missed out. Noor, Abdul Ahmed Zai, Rote, Farmanullah, all single figures. That got 12. Rasuli was looking dangerous for his 27th. He was dismissed by some lane. Qais Ahmad remained not out on 12. Much big apart from Rasuli. Okay, 7 all out. 15.2 overs. Partnerships. The two partnerships got into double figures. Rasuli and Ahmed Zai, Rasuli and Farmanullah. All single digits for Pakistan.
bowling has been brilliant. Just 5 bowlers used. Ripon, 4 overs, 10 runs, 3 wickets. There 4 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets, 3 for 7 for Rakibul, 1 for 13 for Sakdale in his
putting Arjun Singh in handcuffs. They're escorting him straight off the pitch. The stadium is
Right, Mazhar Nomi, pitch side, is the happy Bangladesh coach.
I've got David Head, the Bangladesh coach, alongside me. David, you must be delighted the way things went in the first half.
Yeah, obviously very pleased halfway. Let's wait till the game's finished first. But I thought the bowlers were exceptional in terms of their control, well supported in the field. So yeah, very pleased with the first half.
Yeah, a lot was said about the surface suiting the spinners in the first match. Tell us about the performance of the pacers, especially Ripon Mondal.
Yeah, I mean, watching the game this afternoon, we always felt that if your seamers, if they do execute the slower ball well, then it would be challenging. And that's what they did. So for us, I know there's been a lot of talk about the surface, but for me, I felt that so if your bowlers executed how they wanted to, you didn't have to load it with spin. So let's see what happens once both teams have had on it, but very pleased halfway.
Tell us more about the captain Akbar Ali. He's been superb.
Yeah, he managed the team really well. Obviously, experienced captains domestically. He's done captain the 18.
স্বর্ণের এক প্রথম জিনিস রাইতে আছে কক্সবাজারে
Under 19 winning captain from previous years, so
নদীতে বেশি এসে জোয়ারে বেঁধে গেছে
about the game, so he leads them very well.
Yeah, he's been outstanding the way he rotated the bowlers. Tell us
Suri
what
bhai
will be
say
your
that.
message for the batters coming out to chase the
এগুলো তো স্বর্ণের এ অরিজিনালে
We
ডুপ্লিকেট নেই
talked about make sure you make that assessment when you first get in, so those conditions will change as the game progresses. Make sure you run well, and it's a bit obviously the pitch is a little bit on the slow side, so make sure you hold shape. So those will be the sort of key messages.
I have to ask this one. Fielding has been terrific. Your take on that?
Sorry, the
Fielding has been terrific today.
I couldn't use.
এক কোটিটার উপরে জিনিস আছে ওকে বালা দুটোই তো এক কোটি হয়ে যাবে
Two really good catches from the power play. From Jishan the other side and Sohan diving forward. Again, good run out at the end. A couple of missed opportunities. Well, we haven't practiced under the lights here, so that can be a bit difficult. But I thought that first 6 overs of the game very well supported, and the bowlers did a fantastic job from overs 3 to 12 with no boundaries, 60 odd balls without a boundary, which was excellent.
Thank you very much and all the best.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Certainly happy coach and certainly happy commentator Mazhar Nomi. Bangladesh needs 79 runs in 20 overs. That's going to be walk in the park. Habibur Rahman. We'll go take a short break. When we come back, we'll be building up to the chase.
বিরোধী
Hey everyone, what's up? It's Chris Gale, Universe Boss here. As you know, my country, my beautiful island, Jamaica, has been hit by Hurricane Melissa, and we're actually in a devastating moment right now as we speak. I'm just using this platform to seek some help. So what I did, I created a GoFund page. It's actually live now. So I'm asking for a donation. No small amount is too small, no big amount is too big. But whatever you can donate for the cause, I would really and truly appreciate it. 500,000 people have lost homes, because of this Hurricane Melissa. School have been damaged, so it will take a long process to build by the country. So, hand in hand, I've been a
খেলা শেষ হয়ে গেছে আবার একটা পরে লাইভ কর পরেরটা
so whatever you
এটা
can
একটু
donate, please do.